Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and I will be guilt rolling, or more or less really trait rolling, the tier 4s and tier 5s I got from my 5 Sephiroth EX banner pulls. So we got a few here, so we're going to start off, pretty much we're going to start weak, and then work towards the best one here. So we'll start off with the Pooglet that we rolled, the Pooh and Piglet medal. It has just been severely outclassed with newer medals, so we will just trait roll it, see what we get. So our current one has paralysis resist 20%, and then max gauge is +2. As a buffer medal, I kind of want extra attack on it, or HP +800 would also be good. So we'll see what we can get. Unfortunately, it's not enough to gilt it, so if it came one-dotted, it would be gilted. But, you know, this medal doesn't really matter too much, gilted or not. So let's see what we get as our trait roll. So we get defense +2000. Okay, I actually prefer defense +2000 over paralysis resist. So let's go ahead, get rid of that paralysis resist, and drop our defense +2000. Okay, so we're one away from guilt. Nice. Alright, next up on our lineup, we have Illustrated Kyrie. Another medal that was outclassed by other things that we have right now. So that puts her at number 2 on our build-up list here. I do have enough to guilt her though, so this is also going to be a guilt roll. So currently, our Kyrie has max gauges +2 and unfortunately ground enemy defense -60. We are aiming for either extra attack or HP +800. Are mainly the two that we're looking for here. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get. Alright, come on Kyrie, don't let me down. So for our guilt roll, we get 114. Not bad. That is over the 100 mark, which is still pretty good. It's only 16 to max guilt. But let's see what we could get for our trait roll here. Because this is gonna be pretty good. No, it is not good. It is not good at all. It is paralysis resist. Alright. Ironically though, I will prefer the paralysis resist over the ground enemy defense -60. You know, just in case for utility purposes, ground enemy defense -60 is really meant for medals with high attacking power. And Kyrie unfortunately just doesn't fit that bill for me here. Alright. So, moving on into our next tier 4, we are going to roll for our Illustrated Sora A. So that is the power one. Let's see here. Power that raises your power-based strength, I believe, for 2 tiers for 1 turn. Let's double check that. It raises power-based strength by 2 tiers for 1 turn. Okay, so currently, it has ground enemy defense -60 on it, which is really good. If I roll aerial onto this too, I'm definitely gonna consider throwing some Mickey and brooms on here to make this a dual Coliseum heartless busting medal. So let's see what we get for our trait roll here. Aerial? Are you gonna give us the aerial? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Oh man. Dude, if I threw some mirrors on, or not some mirrors, some brooms onto this, it would make an awesome Coliseum medal. It's the beginning of September, so I still have some time to think it over. But this is my first medal that has both ground and aerial on it, and I'm super excited. I'm glad it was a medal whose artwork I really like too. All right, wow, that is going to take some thinking, especially because it has a pretty solid AoE multiplier and a pretty solid gauge cost at the same time. All right, let's move on to our next one, just to keep the momentum going. Okay, so our next one is going to be our World of Final Fantasy Lightning. Now, I am 1 short of guilting her, but based on the trait roll, that could make all the difference. If it's like ground or aerial -60, I would definitely throw 1 Mickey and Broom on it just to have it as a medal that gives superior attribute that'll do like critical damage to all enemies. So if it's a good trait roll, I'll definitely consider it. Currently, this lightning has paralysis resist, which isn't too useful. You know what? But we'll see. We'll see what we can do with our trait roll. Because this fills out 5 of the dots now. So it'd only be 1 broom away if we get a good trait roll. So let's see what we get. So for our trait roll, we are going to get damage and raids. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Damage and raids is good for this medal because no matter what enemy I'm facing, it means that I will be doing critical damage to all its limbs. Or damage, like weakness damage. So that's really good. I'm actually considering putting that 1 broom on it just to guilt it, because that's again, it's boosted, which is good. It's a really good trait, which is also good. But we will see how it fits on my green setup. Oh, dates changed. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to take a 10-second timeout for me to just log in and then just jump back into my medals list. Sorry about the delay, guys. Unfortunately, I don't have very good editing software. What happens is that I use an editing software that actually nerfs the quality, and you know, we are not running a nerfed quality setup here. Alright, so I'm at day 514. Unfortunately, I was here actually since day 1, so it should be 516. But there are a few errors with the game, or they're not really errors, but they're just particular problems. So the first problem was that it doesn't register you logging in from, I believe, 12 p.m. to 4 a.m. So that doesn't count. The next problem is that when maintenance shows up without anyone really knowing, then it kind of it surprised me and I didn't log in for the day. So there are my 2 missing days. I logged in, thought I got it, and didn't. And then the other one was I wanted to play, but then got hit with the maintenance. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, it is what it is. And yeah, let's go ahead. So our second to last one is going to be Illustrated Sora and Pals. This is my favorite artwork, or at least one of my favorite artworks. I think it's only second to the artwork used for Key Art 4. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and trait roll. We are hoping for damage and raids, or one of the minus 60 skills to a lesser extent, or strength plus 1000. That would also be good. So, or even HP plus 800 actually, because this medal does more damage based on how high your HP is. So let's go ahead and see what we roll on our fantastic artwork medal here. It would only be at 2 orbs, so that's still not enough for me to want to do Mickey and Brooms on that. But max gauges, okay. Max gauges isn't bad, but it is again in that little gray zone where it's like, is this okay for this medal? Is it not okay? So that's that. We move on to our very last tier 4, I believe, tier 4 medal, and that is going to be our World of Final Fantasy Sora. So I did pull a 2-orbed one, as you guys saw in that video a long time ago, and then like 3 minutes before the banner ended, I pulled into a 3-orbed one. Unfortunately, neither of the 2 are boosted. So there's the 2-star, or the 2-orbed one, and then here's the 3-orbed one. Neither of them are boosted, but to have a tier 4 that pretty much deals strong, you know, attribute to everything, doing that weakness damage is really, really good. I can throw attack boost 4, SP gauge 2 on this to make that really good too. Let's hope we get a good trait on it, because that would make this medal even more fantastic. And I love this medal. It's so cool. It's so cute. It's one of, I can't say it's a costume of Sora, but it's really cool, guys. It is really cool looking. All right, so for luck, we're going to do it the lucky way and do it like this. All right, so let's hope we get a good trait and a good guilt roll. So, ooh, I gotta screenshot this. This is pretty momentous for me, everyone. All right, here we go. So let's get, I'm aiming for above 110, because that'd be only 20 or less magic mirrors I need to throw on this to max guilt it. All right, so let's get above 110. 117. All right, that's 13 mirrors I can use. And I forgot, when you actually unlock the Nova for these, the World of Final Fantasy medals, you actually get 2 Nova levels and then 10 for max guild. So, yeah, 13 mirrors, totally worth it. All right, here comes this big part. What are we going to get for our trait roll? All right, let's hope we get one of those -60s or damage and raids. Ooh, we got extra attack. No way. Oh man, this is really good. Oh wow. Okay. So for those of you that don't know what this medal does, it raises your power speed magic attribute strength by 1 tier for 3 turns, and then does the same for the power speed magic defense debuff on the enemy. So that means at the end of the 3rd turn, I will essentially have +6 PSM strength, and the enemy will have -6 PSM defense. That's really good. That makes this a fantastic raid medal. Oh wow, okay. Oh gosh, I don't know if I prefer this over any of the attack traits, but this is pretty good. Wow, okay, I'm kind of starstruck right now, everyone. Wow, okay. Alright, you know, I might actually put attack boost 3, SP gauge 1 to make the cost low. Wow, that's really good. You know what? In honor of this fantastic rolling, let's go ahead and I'll show you guys the +10 Nova levels we'll get at the end. Alright, so it's going to be 13 magic mirrors. Not bad at all, considering that it could have been 40 potentially. So let's go ahead and throw that on there. We've got 3 more. Alright, here it is. So let me show you the Nova going off on this. Alright, boom, max. There it is, my +10 Nova. Let's go ahead and screenshot that. Wow, okay, this is a fantastic medal. Wow, this is really good, you know? I wish I kind of got ground or aerial on it, but extra attack on this medal is really, really good, everyone. All right, with that being said, that concludes my rolling for traits and for guilt. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it, and kind of enjoyed my fanboying at the very end over this World of Final Fantasy Sora. If you guys have any questions about guilting, trading, what traits are best, what skills are good, feel free to leave a comment below, and then I will try my best to answer it as soon as I can. Again, I did start getting busy again as of last week, but I will still try my best to keep the channel updated. And that's it, everyone. Until the next video, take it easy.